Now we're going to take a look at the dsub tool. Dsub is a tool that you can use as an alternative to using gcloud. And as it says here, it adds user interfaces and workflow definition features that supplement the GCP pipelines or genomics API. So what it is designed to do, it's really this bullet point here, the user experience is modeled after traditional high-performance computing job schedulers like Grid Engine and Slurm. So I find that many researchers are working in those environments from on-premise clusters, and so they are able to get up and running really quickly with dsub. So the way that it works is you write a script and submit it to a job scheduler from a shell prompt on your machine. And dsub supports GCP as a back-end job runner along with a local provider for development and testing. And it actually supports quite a number of providers. So this shows in our mapping how this works. It sits on top of Google Compute Engine, and then dsub pipeline is created. It does work with containers, and you can configure your container image using the image parameter. And again, we're going to go through a tutorial using a similar use case as we've been doing in this section. So in this tutorial, we're going to work with GCP pipeline that creates a BAI file from a BAM file. So again, it's a similar example to others that we've seen. We're going to use Compute Engine and cloud storage. We have to have Python 2.7. And we have to make sure billing is enabled and the services for cloud genomics, compute engine, and cloud storage APIs are enabled, which I've done already. So the first thing that we're going to do here is we're going to git clone for the dsub project and then switch into that directory. And we'll do this in a Cloud Shell. So let's do that. All right, and we've done that. So the next thing we need to do is install dsub and its dependencies. So we're going to run the Python script to do that. And in order to get this Python script to run properly in Cloud Shell, I had to run it as sudo. So then we'll run the dsub command, and you can see I've already set this up, but I'll just explain the parameters: project ID, the zone, the logging location, the input BAM, and this is coming from the public data, the output BAI files. The image we're getting from the container registry at this location, QUAY.io. This is an alternative to Google Container Registry or Docker Hub, and it's using SAM tools. And we're running from this container, this command, SAM tools, create an index. And then once this starts up, we'll examine the progress. To validate dsub, type in dsub version and get the version. And then to run a test job, just enter this job. And you can see that this is using the Google V2 pipeline. And I put in my project name, my region, and logged to my bucket, put the output into my bucket, and it's waiting to echo hello world. And here you can see this completed. And if I go into my bucket, I've got logging and output. And here's my out.txt. And there's my hello world. Now that being said, I did have some challenges with the documentation. I think this is a switch between version 1 and version 2 of the pipeline, and I couldn't actually get this to work with these parameters. So I'll be reaching out to Google to update this, and I'll update my materials as soon as I get the correct parameter order, because dsub